Live. Oh boy.
Talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Brings back memories. That whole walking down the stairs with that crawler ready to go fast.
I thought you were
SB Scale Builders Guild shirt with the.
I thought you were talking about the sweater I'm wearing because I think I wore the sweater the first time we did a live.
Really?
When it was back in the day when it was Taco Bell RC doing the monster truck thing, way back then.
So, way.
Yep.
All right. I'm looking forward to tonight. If people don't like mini cars, they can just leave now.
Sorry, I'm replying to a question. I think. Are you frozen?
No, I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I'm here. I just got to respond to somebody real quick.
So I have a huge favor to ask, and maybe I'll wait until everybody's in it. But I'm close. I'm really close.
Oh, 100 hours?
Very close. Like within 20 hours close.
That's pretty close.
Last time I looked, I was 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm checking it out right now.
You could get some hours right now.
That's what I'm saying. I was going to see if I could
watch it on the right spot. They need to watch on your channel.
I am exactly 20 hours away right now. 20 hours away. But things have been going. I was surprised my El Chapo video didn't do as well as I thought it was going to be. I don't know if anyone's. It was on a weekend. What's going on, everybody?
We were on a break.
I should say hi to everyone. RC Jeep Guy.
We were on a break.
Ashley Connolly. Who else is in here? El Ray, Travis Customs RC, Al Castro.
Cardboard crawlers.
Endos. Who else is in here? Nathan Durbin, Frank Noggle. Black Market RC just hopped in. What up?
Mir Def.
Deef.
Like Deef.
Day.
Go either way.
Day F.
The D silent.
F.
Hey. Deaf. I was right. You're deaf.
Yeah.
All right.
Eddie
we're
says,
talking about crawlers under 350. Just if you're watching and you're wondering where we're gonna end up, we're talking random right now, but we're gonna end up at some point talking about our top 10. I think there weren't as many as I thought there were under 350.
That's the funny thing too. It's like all the other like
crawler game needs to pick it up, man. Like you can get so many bashers for under 350, but the crawler game's like.
Now we didn't
live at 399, 389.
Yep. Were these supposed to be just RTRs?
No, it could be kits, yeah.
Right. There's only a couple. So
yeah.
So it's like whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
The Ascent. He was talking. He says, I don't have one, but based on my YouTube recommendations, the Ascent is the only option if you want anything that doesn't suck. You know what's really interesting? I'm going to shout out. Whoa. Did I freeze?
No.
Okay, hang on. Sorry. I've got my illustrator in the background keeps on bouncing and it's driving me crazy. So I had to click on it and it took everything away. Crawler Canyon. Do you watch his channel?
Mm-hmm.
He had a really interesting take on the Ascent. And it was like spot on, nail on the head. Like basically.
And Pablo's going to summarize it for us all right now.
It's basically one of those things where it's like, if you're in the crawler skill RC game, let's party start. Nick B says, all right, let's go. Thank you, Nick B. So he's saying basically, if you're going to get into this crawler game, A, hardly anything stays stock. B, but when you first get these kits, no matter how cheap they are, no matter how much you work to put them together, to like piece them together at a budget, you're still gonna be going anywhere between $500 and $700 to get it to where you want it to be. Any way you slice it. And it's so true. I've tried so many times buying a kit and just buying wheels and tires and the motor I want, and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. And by the end, you're always at that price point.
Yeah. So, but the thing to talk about is there's a difference between scale crawlers or trail trucks and just performance-based trucks. Like there's two different.
I will argue to the death on this.
There's two different kind of avenues where people go with them based on the frame rails that they choose, all of that. So some people may hate the Ascent because they want to go more of a scale kind of a look.
100%.
So that's all. Like, so when people are like, that's the only one to get and under in this range, it really comes down to what you're wanting it to do. So there's a couple other ones I think are pretty all right.
Well, like Cardboard just said, you could build a $500 Ascent nicely, but most everything else is going to be closer to $1,000. I agree with that, but I think the Ascent is going to be pretty darn close to what a RTR Vanquish is going to be at by the time you spend $500. And me, I would argue that I would rather start at a higher point and then take my truck up slower from there. Whichever way you want to go, performance or scale.
But there's some people that don't want to spend $500 and they just want to get in and be able to keep up with their friends on the trail. And
they're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it. They're going to do it anyway, Tony.
Maybe.
They're totally going to do it anyway. They're going to buy tires.
I was the guy that didn't. I didn't buy tires. I ran stock tires, dude.
And then
my SDX 10 forever.
And
then I gave it away with busted out, nasty, ratted out foam. I don't even think there were foams in it anymore.
But I'm just saying, you're
sitting at like 8 pounds of pressure in those tires when it would sit.
But like your Ascent, though, if you're getting into it for trying to get it, like understanding what you want and all that.
Well, I've got Spec RC wheels on it, so it's just that doesn't even count at this point.
But even if you didn't, even if you had cheap wheels on it and you put new tires on it, and then you'd probably put in a Fusion in it. I don't know if you did already, but no.
All I did is change the tires. That's the only thing I've done to it. And the wheels, because the tires were on the wheels.
Yeah. You took the short road.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, I would concede to you that.
But you would also change the tires on the Vanquish.
Yeah.
Probably. So now that's gone up another $100.
$100,
so.
Yeah.
But I actually thought that the Ascent tires were decent. I didn't like the white rims on them, but I thought the tires were decent.
Sure.
So, yeah, I was very surprised by them, especially if you're like a meaty, like really huge lug tire.
Yeah.
Which you do. Like, I think you would like the tires on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I have nothing against it. I don't mean to say that.
Did you put it on your list? Is it on your list?
I don't think it is.
You forgot it on your list?
Well,
if you didn't go to their site, then it's not on your list.
Well, I have something else on my list that probably would shock you, but not the Ascent. Only because you'll see.
All right, let's get into the list.
Let's do
this because I'm curious now.
All right, let's do it.
What you've even got.
Okay, let's do it. Let me see where I'm at. I can't. I'm just gonna undercut you. Oh, where's my screen? Where is it?
You can't undercut me.
Oh yeah.
Are you you're going and typing in Ascent right now?
Nope.
He's putting it on.
What just happened? Why do I keep on losing? There. Boom. There's my first one.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking one off your list. There you go. I'm sure it was on your list. I like this one. I think it's nice. I'd rather have this one.
It looks like something you would build. Honestly.
100%.
Yeah, you do a little bit of like smashing it with a hammer and stuff, and then it'll look just like here.
Yes.
paint marker it a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Make it look a little beat up.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have this one than
I
the
could see
Gladiator.
you doing like little brake line cage around it.
Toothpicks. Just glue the toothpicks. Yeah.
Very thin wire, like piano wires.
I'd use what's it called? The stir straws, the red stir straws, and heat them up and bend them, and then glue them together.
Keep it lightweight that way. There you go.
This is coming in at number 10.
So okay. Oh, so you're going to do it in order based on.
I'm going to try. I have a bunch on deck because I know we're going to have a lot of the same ones probably.
All right.
So I have a bunch on deck. So let's see what you got.
Well,
Cardboard Crawler says nope. I'd rather have this one than the Jeep Gladiator. To be honest.
Hey.
Just saying.
I mean,
everyone has a Jeep.
All right. So I did have that one on my list. It was there in orange.
In orange. I took the green one because I know you like green.
I was going to go mini with them. I'd at least throw Harley a bone and do an orange one.
There you go.
So there you go, Josh. I chose the orange one. Remember that.
Just for him.
Pablo chose bushings in green. So I do have. I honestly, I wasn't sure if I could just do this as a whole platform, but I don't think we can. I think we have to choose. So I actually might have another one of these on my list.
That's fine.
So
no, that's fine.
So why don't I just do it then, since we're here?
Go.
And since it's the same.
Go.
The same one. Whoops, that's not it. I gotta put the link on.
What are you doing?
Link page. What is this thing?
What are you doing?
I got a printer window open. Why do I have I never print anything. So honestly, like that would be the bottom of the list of them.
Yeah.
I would honestly choose. That's not going to work in that spot.
Come on, Tony.
Got to go up here. I would choose this one.
Yep.
Because of how we use them, and these are what I buy all the time usually. Now, I wouldn't if I was trying to do brushless on the cheap, because the other ones use the old, like the C10s use the old radio, so you can still use the receiver.
Right.
But I have radios, so it's not a big deal. This platform is a starting point for me. Wheelbase, like, all of that, good. Plus, it has the V2 electronics in it, which are just smoother.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I put like one of the baby Goliath motors in, it's an awesome start. Then just add a little bit of brass, get rid of the wheels and tires, that kind of stuff going out of this platform, and just build off of it. I'd leave the plastic links for a little bit. That's not like my first changeover. When people do metal links, I'll leave them plastic. I'll use the stock ones. I'll start with like brass diff covers, brass steering links. I always do steering links because the plastic ones are junk.
You know where you can get all that stuff, Tony?
Yeah.
ccxrc.com.
Maybe. I'm out of stock on a lot of stuff right now.
No.
Not that stuff, though. I got all that stuff I just mentioned.
I did that Instagram post because it's like you could see your servo and your axle so nice. And I was like, look for
I have
wheels.
all that stuff. What I'm out of right now, I'm so close to out of the Mighty Eagle servos.
Oof.
So I'm working on getting those back, which I'm shocked because we've gone through a lot of them. So
crazy.
But yeah, anyway, this one for me, because of the V2 electronics, they're clearancing out the yellow ones for some reason, not the white. I'm thinking the yellow doesn't sell as well for one, so that was not clearancing out, but those ones were on sale for Black Friday or whatever, Cyber Monday week. The white wasn't, but the C10s were on sale. I think they want to move that C10 either to new electronics, like sell out of them, come back with another batch of the new electronics or something. I don't know. I would like to see a refresh on a lot of these to get the shocks that they put on the Power Wagon, the oil filled.
Yeah, and I'd like to see that's part of the reason why
new colors, maybe something like that.
Well, and the wheels.
If I were doing this white one, if they went all to the Proline wheels and tires, would be good. Yeah. Just do them all on that. Get them all with the same starting tire. But if I like the white Jeep, but I would rather it be more like white Jeep, black top, like not all this stickering on the side, more like somebody would own, like they could see it being their vehicle, like they did with the Broncos and the C10s and everything else. Like, I don't want a CRC logo Jeep. Like, that was a bummer for me on the white one. Like, I just never run these stock bodies.
So are you basically just going to leave this window open and click on the different colors and be like, this is my number 8. This is my number 7.
Yeah, and then I would choose probably to go to this one. But I actually do like this one. It's also V2 electronics.
Yeah.
No, but the one you chose does have some good upgrades. But anyway, yeah, definitely a fun platform for me.
Well, for
My
me,
favorite.
$10 more, and you get the one that has a better shocks and different electronics, I'm in.
Yeah, we just don't run that wheelbase very often. Just a little bit, like, because the way I think of it is what I would buy for comping.
Yeah.
But I do love, man. So I'm leaving that truck stock. I love the look of it. I'm not worried about it being a competitive truck.
Competitor.
Yeah, it goes the trailer, and I put the comp truck on it. It's my fun rig.
Yep.
So, yep. Anyway,
number 9, right there. What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think?
That's an interesting choice.
It is, right? Okay, so I have none. I have 0 FMS vehicles.
Yeah.
I saw this vehicle and I saw the video of the interior and all that. And remember how I feel like I'm going on a trend where I think I have a want for vehicles that I might not change a lot on. This is one that I probably wouldn't change a lot on. This is one that I would probably, change the paint a little bit, some patina, change the wheels and tires, and call it good. I mean, eventually, if it was like money wasn't an issue or whatever, change the electronics, just like every other RTR, you go through all that. But I like this. And at E said it, it's a good scale truck at a good price point to start. I think I 100% agree with that. And so, yeah, I think this one would look nice. Nice light kit on it. It'd be cool. It would look good out and where I'm crawling lately. And I would definitely not put leaf springs on this.
You should totally leaf spring that thing. It'd be so good looking. That's what I would do first thing straight away.
I actually like the yellow. I don't know why I didn't click on the yellow. Probably because I just didn't scroll down far enough, but I like the yellow better, to be honest.
Okay.
Mustard seed is what I would call it. A mustard seed FJ Cruiser. That shock you?
I did not actually see that coming from you.
But did you have it on your list?
I did not have that one on my list.
Nice.
And I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Nice.
But I will go to something that's related to it.
Okay. Go.
While we're here. So let me just present again. Why did I stop?
I don't know. I don't know why you stopped it. I have no idea. Oh.
I had the Atlas.
Oh.
From FMS. Kind of Matt's off-road recovery looking.
Yeah.
I saw it in person. For $249. It seemed pretty awesome.
I don't know anything about it. Is it 10 scale?
Yep, it's 10 scale.
Okay.
$249.
It's a good price.
Yep, not a bad starting price. Got little details on it. I'm trying to get underneath the hood here. Oh, they don't have any pictures underneath the hood? Oh, here we go. So the top flips open, shows you the motor stuff, all Ford mounted motor and all that. 4-link.
Nice.
Yeah. It was decent in person. Like I was shocked by it. I saw it at USTE.
Yeah.
With the cage work and all that, $249. I wish they would show more pictures of it to show some of the metal rails, all that, nylon roll cage and all that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it did have metal links, but I could be wrong on that. It's not saying here. I'm trying to just go off of memory, and I was trying to see if any of these pictures maybe show the bottom. Yeah, metal.
Nice.
Yep, metal linked. So
you know what it looks like?
It's interesting.
It looks like a blown up version of the MT12 that associate. I mean, I know there's probably just the same parent company, black labeling the stuff, but the axles look really similar to the MT12 or like CR12 MT12. I forgot who else makes it.
So, and I think it's kind of based off of the Michigan one, which I thought the Michigan did pretty good. And so a lot of that, people were speculating that this was their way of continuing to use the stuff that they modeled and built for the mash again. If they couldn't do the licensing and whatever,
sure,
throw this out. But I don't know, like the mash again came back out. So, but this was kind of getting released during that time. And
I
was
like it.
Dang, that thing did well. Like the Mashigan was pretty legit for me, and for right out of the box. So yeah, $249.
I would take it and take off the bed and the stacks and go from there. That's what I would do. Just saying. Here's
a good style. That's all.
Here's a dagger in your heart, but it's a Chevy. I mean, I don't need to say anymore. It's a Chevy. Look at that. It's nice, Tony. Speechless. I know you can't say anything about it because it's good. You probably had the black one. You had the Ford. You had the Ford on your list. I know. I knew it.
I had the black Ford on my list.
I knew it.
I mean, I have 5 or so of the other one.
Yeah.
It's regardless of whatever, it's a good truck. It's built well.
Yep.
And this, price point's up a little more on this one, but it's just a cooler rig out of the box. Like it's lifted and fun. Like,
yeah. No, I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah. I would probably just run it like that. We like the big tires on them anyway, so just get some weight down low and enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was on my list.
Well, and it's like, to me, I could see trailing or bringing one of these on the trail with me just for this little, oh dude, I can't wait till the videos come out of what I just did. Well, it would be a week ago now because I'm seriously contemplating building an ark in my backyard because it's been raining so hard out here. Like they're talking flooding now, all that kind of stuff. But it's, but anyways, last week I went out for the first time with my Jericho. It is so good. It's not finished, but it's so good. It's so good. I had to get out there though.
See, Pilot Ride Media is here at RC.
DSM,
and they're saying the FJ46. Yeah, DSM off-road. David Ferris just in. And they're all saying, it did have metal links. Same chassis as the FJ and the Mash again.
Yeah.
Addy said he put in what was it? One of the Hobby Wing systems, I think he said.
Fusion Pro.
Fusion, yeah. And it was pretty awesome on the FJ40. Yeah, I really dig it. Icons RCs, what's up?
Here we go.
But yeah. Oh, here we go.
There you go. First element. That's one thing about the elements. A lot of them fall in this price range.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. This has pros and cons.
Oh, you chose this one. All right.
I chose this one over the white one.
New? Okay.
This is the old IFS.
Oh, okay.
And it's got tiny tires. So
I like it though. Tiny tires ain't bad.
It's not good on the old IFS though. Tiny tires, not good.
Okay.
So I like it for where it starts from, but yes, it's for the price for $299 for IFS and for all that kind of stuff. Solid choice. The body alone's almost $100. I think it might be over $100 if you buy it off the element page. So the body is really nice with all the plastic and all that on there. Super nice. David Ferris, I did see the IFS2 was just announced. I am ready to get one. I hope to be purchasing one around Christmas time, whenever they come out. Last I looked, they were out, but they weren't able to be purchased yet on the website. So, yep. What do you got, Tony?
What do I got?
Move on.
Well, I will go on that same vein. And I will say,
I will raise you.
My internet's going slow again today. That's not a good.
Uh-oh.
Not a good sign. Here we go. I chose the U-Tron.
See, that was on my list. That was further down.
Okay.
That was on my list.
Yeah. So of the Element ones under 350.
Yep.
This
Solid
one is my pick. Just for styling reasons. I thought maybe Gatekeeper, they have the Gatekeeper in there. I'm like, man, if you just take off the cage, whatever,
Yeah.
turn it into a crawler, it's it's a
I'm
good
gonna
starting
be
point. But
100% honest. That was number one on my list.
this is
For the price point. That truck is out of the box, silly capable out of the box. That truck, like it for the price for $299. Yes, it comes with bushings, and I'm not gonna lie, the bushings are having, from what I've heard from other people, the bushings in the front axle are wearing.
Yeah. I'll be honest, like if this was a real truck, I would drive it.
Of course you would.
I'm a huge fan of that FJ style, like that they came out with.
Yeah.
Or it was the
FJ Cruiser.
FJ Cruiser, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. And the idea of it being like a truck with a bed and everything on it. I don't necessarily love the picture proportions of this, but in person it didn't bother me as much.
Well, on the stickers I put on my
with
side,
the real ones,
yeah,
your stickers did help. But if it was well, there are real ones. People have done it. I would totally drive it. Like if Toyota came out with this, I would probably try to do whatever I could to get rid of my current truck and get this, because the grill, everything of this still holds up from the FJ Cruiser days.
Yeah,
just an awesome looking design from the get-go, and still one of my favorite looking vehicles. So anyway, yes, that's on my list. It was low on my list, like it's low number, like 2-3, but because you did an Element, I just kind of dropped in.
That was
with you
100% number one on my list because of how good it drives. Guys, I'm not like BSing this, because I'm trying not to like play favorites anymore or anything like that. But this car out of the box for a stock car, like no frills, no bells and whistles, can outcrawl a lot of cars. Like it is really good. It is really good. It's smooth. It's quiet. There are things I would immediately change. I would immediately change the ESC and motor. It's good. It's passable. But if you put something slow and control, or not slow, but like something that has control, like more of a brushless censored setup or a Fusion or something like that, bro, that truck is awesome.
Yeah.
Steering angle's good out of the box.
I think it would look amazing with the independent front suspension on it, though, and like turn it in. It looks like an off-road truck to me. Like
100%. I put the bigger, chunkier tires on it, and it looks solid. It looks so good.
Yeah.
But
did we just become best friends, Tony? Is that because of this one?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I love the look of this thing. When I saw Horizon RC Fest, and I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. All right, where are we? Okay, so here we go. On that note,
okay,
I know there's a lot of people that like have issues with this, with the transmission and all that.
It just clicks. It works fine.
Yeah, I don't have many axials, and I like the way you can do things with this. There's a lot of things I'm not a super big fan about. It's a little pricey in my eyes, but I know it's because it's licensed and it's got the dig and all that kind of stuff. But it's solid.
Nice. I had one, loved it. I just sold it at Axial Fest this past year.
Nice.
Because I had too many crawlers.
Can never have too many crawlers.
And it was sellable because it was in good condition, had some really good parts on it. And it was sellable in that way. So
real quick, those that are on the chat, I'm going to try to steal everyone, Tony, just because I'm so dang close.
Go over to Pablo's feed.
If you're
we see all the comments, no matter what. If you go over to his feed for the same thing,
yeah. So my YouTube channel is 20 hours away from being monetized. Dang it, Tony, you beat me to it. So 20 hours from being monetized. So if I can get people to go over there, at least camp out on our live, that would be fantastic.
Yeah,
I thank you very much. You beat me to it.
This one is also
what a jerk face.
Very capable. Lots of fun stuff you can do with it.
What
small?
Why don't you put that one up? Because I know it's your color.
It handles the.
That's the one I had.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you change out the green wheels, and my thing is like they do the orange with like tons of orange, but the green, they limit the green. I'm like, man, lean into the green, baby.
Yeah.
Like, give it more than just that little bit.
Yep.
Mine doesn't look quite like that anymore. It's actually right here next to my desk. I was just playing around with it in the yard the other day.
Don't you have the spec wheels on that one too?
I do.
Yeah, that is so nice.
They're super nice. I got a raw 400 on the front of it. The titanium cage.
Yeah.
It's pretty all right. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's super capable though. Like for 18th 12th scale, 18th scale, it does like the 10th scale stuff really well.
Yeah.
So
reckless.
More like 14th probably.
So apparently I've been ringing bells around or something like that because now they're calling me Pavlov.
Well, it's probably your shirt. You Russian Santa.
I know.
So yeah, that was one of them. Now I'm waiting to see if you get mine. If you're gonna steal one of mine.
Let's see. Which do I go to next?
Which do your Tamiya one?
I don't have a Tamiya one. I have this one.
Oh,
boom, roasted.
Don't have that one.
What?
Nope.
How could you not have this one for all the junk that it comes with? For $339, it's basically.
You just wasted $130.
Doesn't it? It already comes with the Komodo or whatever in it, doesn't it? Nah.
Just saying.
Yeah, but they're out of stock, aren't they? Aren't yours out of stock?
Nah, ships now in stock.
I don't believe it.
From Fair RC.
Nah. I don't know. I like this one.
Yeah.
It's good. I think it has pretty much all the stuff that I'm gonna need for it.
It does have the mini Komodo motor.
And it's got
the Lizard Pro.
And the Avatar.
Right? Not the good Avatar. It's just yeah. But yeah, when those first came out, when Dave when they first came out, that was a steal because of what you got with it for the cost.
Sure.
Yeah. So because you did FureTech, I did a FureTech as well, 18th scale.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
It's their newer Fury wagon, which they've actually got full, ready to run. And
I don't even like that name. There.
It looks better in green like this. And it's got like a sparkle green. It's like a Fleck paint. It's really good. Like you can't see it well in this picture, but the Fleck paint is so solid on this thing.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty okay.
But inside of this, again, you're going to have a brushless system. It's a new one. It's not their Komodo series. So yeah, it is a little bit lesser. It does have metal rails still. Kind of like going back to what yours had. Performs, I thought, really well out of the box. Very solid performer. $200 is tough. When you're looking at the other stuff, this has oil-filled shocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm with you, Eddie. Eddie says personally he's not a fan of them for some reason. I think it's the body for some reason, or like the tires seem too small for the body for some reason. I think that's why I look at it. And the like if the wheels and tires were just a little bit better, I'd have been sold.
They look really good.
I think the truck looks good. I'm not a fan of the wheel and tire package that comes with it.
No, I agree. But at $200, nothing comes with a good wheel and tire package.
Sure.
So everybody else has been upgrading that, and that is basically game changer for it. But at this scale, coming in with what it has, it knocks everything else really out of the park.
Yeah.
For $200.
Agreed.
So that was all.
I'm glad you went full size for that.
Yeah, I had to show the spec the flecked paint.
Aha.
But yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Shocker.
I had that on, but I took it off.
So this wasn't as high as we are, but you've taken some of mine. So I'm like, I'm punting now. So, but I still have two more. You're probably going to take it too anyway, because you saw me browsing through it. I know. Okay. So to be honest,
I actually don't know. I didn't see you buzzing through it.
Okay. These, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't know anything about the Gen 9, but these Gen 8s, solidly undervalued. Like they are really a much better crawler than what people I think they are. And the scalability of them, they're all right. Scale out of the box. They look good. When it comes with that big international body, it looks pretty good, kind of lumbering.
It's huge
around.
though. Yeah,
it is huge, but I think it looks good. I mean, it looks.
I kept it though because I bought it for that body, so I left it that way.
Yep. So.
Yep, it's good for trail running. I have interior in mind and all that. So.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. Yeah, and the portals I think are really good, especially the V2 portal that they came out with, where it has a double capture Heim joint on it. Way better. I didn't have any problems with them except for the CVA gear on it. The first version I would break those, and then I got the HD version and I never had any problem with it. But he says if I like the Gen 8, I'll love the Gen 9. I thought so too. I just didn't see the value. I don't like the half cab or like the convertible part of it. I think that one, the proportions are a little weird on the side. And I didn't think that the gear change was that big of a difference, but I wasn't sure. So, but this one I do have direct experience with, and I like it. So.
Oh yeah, I don't like the Gen 9 body.
No. But I would believe it. It's a good performer. It just has a couple more bells and whistles.
But a lot of people get rid of bodies, so.
Yeah, I mean, if they had the Gen 8 Axe edition still, if that was in that price range under $350, all day solid, hands down, no question. That had
this is the Gen 9 body.
Yeah, not a fan of it.
No, but in this picture, it looks better.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not my flavor.
It comes down to views, angles.
Yep.
Yeah. Some angles look better than others. I don't mind that either as much.
No, I think it looks good.
That original top down would not sell me on it. This product shot of it here in particular.
Yeah. These old flapping says the Axe was worth the $500 they asked. That's what I got. Yeah, totally. It had the Hobby Wing Axe. I think it was like the 2800 or something like that, and then it had the Reese 422 in it, and it came with a GT5 radio. I mean, come on. Like all those upgrades already in a truck. Ridiculous. Yep. Someone needs the 3D files to box it in. Oh, like a canopy. Yes, a topper. There you go. Yeah, that was a cool one. Comes in purple. Yep.
And green. I got the green one.
Yep. I knew you were going to do it. I knew it.
Did you have this one?
I did.
Really?
Joke. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the base camp. I built one of these. So I'm allowed to.
Yep.
So yeah.
It's a good build.
It's a good build.
Yep. I like it. I haven't driven one yet, but I built it. But yeah, it's a good build. The shocks on it. The shocks on this, whatever it's called, 10.3 base camp builder's kit. The shocks on it are finally a good shock from Axial. Like I haven't had any problems with them leaking or anything like that, and they're like they feel nice. Yeah, they feel really good. So, really like it.
Well, I'm sorry I stole one of yours, but okay. Yeah,
I've got one that I can guarantee you're not going to have.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
Just tell me when you're ready. I'll drop this
I'm
bomb
just seeing if they had the video on here. Because
right on your
I helped edit
face.
their video for it.
No, you didn't.
The base camp? The one with the switch, the dig on it? Does this one have the dig with dig?
You don't have to try to impress us, Tony.
I didn't shoot the video. I just edited it. It was super fun. All right. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Whatever. Cool story.
Oh, I don't have this one.
Cool story, bro.
I like that one a lot.
I don't know why I haven't done anything with this. Like, to be honest, it's like, see what price it's at? Look at it. I mean, it just looks pretty rad, right? It looks like you could just send this into the rocks for fun.
Yeah.
I know the reason why I haven't done anything with it because I don't know about getting parts for it. Nowhere locally has G-made whatevers. But I think it's pretty cool. It would be a fun truck just to kind of.
So why'd you do the kit? They've got the ready to run for 330.
Because I'm a kit guy. Why wouldn't I do the kit? I like building stuff.
What color is the cage on that one? Are they black like the other one?
Looks like a silvery color.
It looks silvery, which I like.
Yeah.
I think it's just the light though reflecting off it. I think it's black.
Yeah, maybe.
But the matte red and everything looks super dope in that paint job.
Yeah. It just looks like a fun one to have. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Oh, I guess you're looking at this one that has more details in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got those Trepador-esque tires on it. Nothing fancy. But it's got that fly sky. Got that fly sky action. Look at that box. That is grade A Nico boxing right there.
Nico.
Whatever you want to call
rollover city. Oh, it's bouncing like crazy. Well, video not doing justice. Video ain't selling me on it. It's got the little antenna flapping around.
Uh-oh.
Looks high speed. I did not like the R1.
Okay. Just kidding.
All right, so what did I have next?
I don't know. What did you have next?
What did I have next? I had... Well, it's not here now.
You lost it.
I lost it.
Here,
a really awesome car. Here it is.
I'll remove this one so I can hunt through my links that I had.
Look at that jump.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa.
That's what I say.
Whoa.
The LC80 FCX 18. And I think that the blue silver color is the best of the bunch.
The bee's knees.
But they do have a yellow and they have a gray silver.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this two-tone looks so good. Performs amazing when you take the shock springs off it. That's literally all I've done to mine. And it went from being rolly to amazing.
Amazing.
It is just fantastic. Oil-filled shocks. The 2-speed motor is fast, but also just like the low gear is great for crawling. Turns great. Metal links already on the bottom.
Nice.
I'm trying to go through your page. It's got too many. It's too fancy.
Says it's
What a cool page, though. Holy cow.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. Everything's all zoomy. But yeah, metal links on the bottom. So uppers are still plastic. So it's not total metal links, but where it counts, the wishbones aren't.
Looks pretty rad.
Anyway, yeah, 179. Like, so the FureTech is cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Because it's got brushless, whatnot. This doesn't need it to be smooth and powerful. because of the
nice.
size motor in it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
The transmission, all that about it. So it was kind of one of those hard things, like when you put them up side by side, and what this does is a hard body is like,
yeah, I was gonna say this is way more
capable.
scale. Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, I took the springs off because I felt like when I was getting up on rocks, I was just pushing it over.
how
And
big
now
are
it
the
just pokes
tires?
them up.
Yeah,
They're
can you put bigger, chunkier tires in, or would they just be like terribly rubbing?
got it here. But I actually put on
You're gonna have to go full screen with that.
Yeah, I made mine better. I forgot that I did that. Because I put scramblers on it. So this thing is a beast.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks good with that size of tire on it, though.
Yeah.
Looks real good.
Yeah. I put brass wheels on with scramblers. It'd be better if they were vented. I don't think these particular tires are vented based on the way that they're holding the. No, they're not. There definitely is air in them. But yeah.
That's what we were supposed to do. That's what we were supposed to do.
So good.
Okay. We're supposed to, let's take a break real quick and let's put up a poll. Pick a Christmas movie, Tony. Pick a Christmas movie. And then I'm going to pick a Christmas movie. And then we're
what?
And then we're going to put a poll and let people see which one's better.
And we can't do Elf. Let's just say that.
Can't do Elf. Okay.
All right. I want to go with
Grumpy Cat.
I don't know. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. You're gonna have to Google it to get the spelling.
Okay. So moving on from that, what how do I put this
I'm gonna wear my Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas shirt next week.
Okay.
When we do this.
Okay.
It's like the Queen shirt with the faces. It's pretty awesome.
Sounds awesome. Okay, how do I put? Let me see. I'm trying to put a poll. Okay, so what's it called?
Emmett Otter's.
Like EMMET.
Yep. Otter.
OTTER.
Yep. Apostrophe S.
Yes.
Jug Band.
Jug.
Space Band. Yep.
Okay.
Christmas. By show of hands, how many people have ever heard of Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas? Without Googling it right now.
Okay, well, I'll do another obscure one that I have seen.
Home Alone. No, just kidding.
Santa Jaws.
Die Hard, huh?
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws. It's solid. It's quality.
Santa Jaws. Dirk's seen it. I mentioned it to somebody today, and they're like, huh?
Oh, who?
It was by Jim Henson, man. If your parents were a little bit hippie-ish in the 80s, you've watched Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Everyone's saying Die Hard. We all know Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
Solid. No question. So, do you know which movie I want to see? That I know it's somewhere out on the interwebs right now, but I don't know where. Was it called Silent Night? Last year it came out. It was the guy from Stranger Things.
Yes.
I want to see that. I don't think it was Silent Night. It was called something else. But I want to see that with the guy from Stranger Things. It's somewhere on the interwebs. I know it's either on like Hulu or Max, not even HBO Max. But yeah, I want to see that. Christmas Story is one of your favorites. Wow. Look at you. All right. I'm going to have to look that up with the kids. The kids liked your Grumpy Cat recommendation. We bought it.
Oh, did they watch it?
Oh, yeah. We bought it last year.
Meow.
They loved it.
Meow.
And it's funny because I forgot the girl's name that does the voice, but she's
Aubrey
hilarious.
Plaza.
Ah, she's hilarious.
Yeah, just like deadpan. Like we know this is a made-for-TV movie, and we're just gonna.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. She's like, I'm here for a paycheck.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So this is with special appearance by Kermit the Frog.
Oh, nice.
TV movie, 1977. You will not get those minutes of your life back if you do watch it. So I made, because I was like, you guys haven't seen it. I was like so jazzed about it. I made this whole group of friends, like a small group, come over and we all watched it. And they're all just like,
they're all like this. Or
the River Bottom Band comes into town with a little snake in the back of the car, like a little fish bowl.
They're just on their phones. Like this.
Gremlins is a good one.
Gremlins is solid.
El Castro, that's a solid recommendation.
Okay, next week we're going to have
Orange is a Christmas movie as much as Die Hard is. Fight me.
Change my mind. I like it. Yeah, we'll have to do this for the next couple weeks, Tony. We'll have to put Christmas movies up against each other.
So who's winning the poll so far?
I know.
You're just because you said Jaws is gonna.
No, Santa Jaws.
Yeah, I mean
Santa Jaws. How do I see my results? Where is it? Can I not see the results?
But just by invoking the word Jaws in the movie Jaws, you win.
No way.
It should be showing up at
the
there
top.
It is at the top. It should be a running total.
60% Santa Jaws.
Yeah, see?
Just saying.
Emmett Otters, I mean, it's a super hippie Christmas. You know, all the parents that were into Jim Henson and his Muppets. Violent Night. Yes, that's not Silent Night. Yeah. Violent Night. Yep. We talked about that last year.
Yeah.
You and I did offline. Yeah.
I want to see it. And there's another one I think it's called Silent Night on Netflix.
Have you seen Claws on Netflix? It's an animated film about like this post office worker, like a rich kid whose dad is like the head postmaster.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one that's dark? One of them was really dark. And
it's like these two families fighting up at like the island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Claws with the A-U-S.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was like, whoa. I like this version with the creepy old guy in the woods.
I still haven't seen Krampus yet.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that, but
I was 4 when Emmett Otter came out. Yeah. I still watch it, man. We got it. We bought it on Apple, so I can watch it every year after I watch Grumpy Cat Christmas.
Nice. That's a snooze fest. Bad Santa. I tried to get my wife to watch Bad Santa last night. She's like, nope. I don't like that as much as you do, is what she said. I think those were the exact same words that came out of her mouth. I don't like that as much as you do. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let's move on with this. Let's get this party going still.
All right. What do you got? Yeah, I did not have that on my list.
So Addie's called the Base Camp 3, the Swiss Army knife.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ultimate Swiss Army knife because this is forwards and backwards compatible. 10.3 kit is not backwards compatible with like the transmissions and stuff like that. This one, you can put the SE transmission in. You could put both IFSs in. You could put the Gatekeeper suspension on it. It all works.
Mm-hmm.
It all works. It's solid. The shocks are awesome on this. The tranny that comes with it is great. It is just this kit is just it's a joy. If I could buy 5 of these kits right now, I would do it. If they're like, hey, we'll give you a deal, 5 kits for
$1,000,
$400.
Oh. Anybody would do that.
Yeah, I know. But no, Addie says I'll agree. So I mean, it's I might put my links up.
People at our place up here at Reaction, so many people use this as they're starting for their comp rigs.
Yep.
And do really well.
Yep.
They sell a ton of these.
They're a really good kit. Like really good kit. The links that come with them are really good. I wish it came with metal pivot balls.
Are they bent? Looks like links.
Yeah, they're high clearance links, front and rear. They're the factory. So it comes with factory team links. It comes with it's all ball bearings, factory team shocks. So those aren't the those shocks come on a couple kits. The thing I don't like about this is that it comes with plastic caps. The first Enduro kit came with the all aluminum caps and shock cups and shock bodies, all that kind of stuff. It was awesome. Eddie says it's a Rock Pirates chassis away from comp status. It's really any aftermarket.
That's what
chassis.
people did. They did, yeah. G-Made. No, not G-Made. G-Made? Are the G-Made ones that do the comp chassis?
G-Speed.
G-Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, G-Made is not. That was what we were looking at before.
Yep. No, they are so you get the K, like if you want a comp hardcore, you also get the K and K. So the other thing is this 3-gear stealth transmission is, in my book, hands down the best transmission you can get for this, for like
smooth,
this
quiet,
for this level too. Like, I mean, you can get a nice
and
like
to do overdrive on them. They sell the overdrive gears for the transmissions,
dude. So if you get
come with it.
They come with it, but if you get the K&K, it's like a 25% overdrive. Oh, it is so good. It is so good with that overdrive in it. Like it will pull you up over anything. It's awesome. But yep.
I like it.
I stand behind that one 100%. Okay. I know what junk you're going to put in next. I'm just kidding.
I mean, hands down, easiest $300 to spend. Yeah, $289 for the red, $299 for the blue, two piece. I honestly, after having the 2-piece one, would probably, because I don't plan to take the back off because I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Unless I'm gonna spend some money.
Right.
Would just get the red one.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to see the bottom of the red body because the battery tray and all that where they connect in the blue one is a weird putting the top on at times. Like right in here, there's backs to those so I can screw them together.
Yep.
And it hits weird. And I don't think the red is going to be more seamless and hollow in there. So I think it'd be easier. I do like the look of the dovetail on the blue though. I'll be honest. It's nice. I like the shade of the blue, like the pinched front and all that. I do like, but I think they both are good. I think that looks dumb. So if I was gonna do that, I'd want to put like a Rock Pirates back or something on.
I was gonna say
kind of cage custom.
I would actually prefer
customize it.
Yeah, I would actually 3D print a little flatbed on it and just leave I prefer the half cab. The back, like the pinched in the rear, or dovetailed in the rear, pinched in the front, whatever.
Yeah.
The dovetail in the rear, it just gives that quarter panel a weird, like right behind the cab, it just gives it a weird stretch to me. But like I said, honestly, I am such a fan of the Gen 8. I would drive one of these.
I think they handle awesome. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I was blown away with it out of the box. Capability for climbing things and
yeah. I don't know that I would go out and seek to buy this particular one at that price point.
Look at the tires too.
Yeah, they look nice. The problem that the old Gen 8s had was the foam sucked. Like they were so bad. I don't know. No, the ones I had the first Gen 8, and they were like hockey pucks. In the cold, they were so hard. But then, if you get different foams in it, they were awesome.
So these have they're metal links. It's got that internal shock system here that a lot of the comp guys are doing. Basically like keyed shock placement. So the handling of it out of the box is fantastic.
The ability to scale this truck out for points.
Look at how low that sits, right?
Yep.
Even this is slammed. They slam the motor down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it has a divorce transfer case on this, so you get even more points for it. You have chassis mounted servo, so you're not losing the points for axle mounted servo.
Dumb thing they did is so it comes with the ability to right out of the box with the gears to underdrive the rear. And here you can see how it's all laid out, but they made the drive shafts look how tight they are and that doesn't even look that tight there. You can't take this out without undoing like a link or whatever to even move this. Like you should just be able to pull it all apart.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But you can't push it enough one way to slide one side out.
Yep.
That is just crazy. You can't like lift and pull it all. It's wild. But yeah, so you got to like drop one of the links or take off a shock in order to.
Speaking of which, I was so disappointed, Tony.
Get the clearance.
So, not to change the subject, but speaking of drive lines, we were talking about how I ran the Lazarus for the Jericho for the first time, that build, and I plugged it all in and went to kind of like do the cycle through everything to make sure it works on the bench, and so I had 4-steer on it, and this is the Enduro SE front axle, and I put it on there and I pulled the trigger and I was like, dang it, it was on a block, but I saw it right away. I didn't flip the diff on it. So they were pulling against each other. So I was like, okay. So I went in and I go to take my driver in there and pop the axle open. And I broke the complete tip in the socket for these stainless steel drive lines. And I was like, duh.
You drill it out just lightly with a small bit, enough that you'll break it out, or
no.
You have to cut it off.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thinnest Dremel blade that I got and try to slot it and then heat it up and then try to back it out, because it had Loctite in it. That's why it broke. But it broke the tip right off my Protex too, the nice ones.
Oh my gosh.
Broke the tip right off, and I was like, duh. So last minute I had to switch it over. I knew the rain was coming and all that. So I had to grab a rear axle that I had in the drawer and throw it on. So I only had 2 steer, but still it went really well. But it was just like, come on, man. Grr. All right. I know you're going to. Yeah, it's 10. I have one more.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8.
I have one more.
All right. So I had one that.
Because we copied. Oops.
Well, yeah, and I copied them down.
No, I mean,
this as a super low budget one that I had on mine. That's like on sale right now.
Let's see.
And so that's what kind of what pulled my attention in is the Kyosho Mini Z.
Yeah, I'm not
because the scale on them are so good.
I don't like the batteries.
Yeah, the AAAs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have one. I've never had one. I just don't like the idea of batteries.
Yeah. I mean, this one is, I have this one, and this one, the older styling is definitely my favorite, but the price on this one at $118.
That's a good price. That's a great price. Aren't they normally like $2 something?
They used to be. Now all the pricing came down. Even these ones are $140. So that's why I bought one of these. So I have this one. I have 2 Jeeps because this one's super off-roaded tires with the racks and everything. And then I had the white Jeep because it looked like the one I own. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them.
Wow, they're way down in price.
Yeah, they used to be $220, I think, when I bought this one first.
So can you
they make a swap out to do you can go into LiPo batteries.
But can you do like a Furatech or anything like that?
Furatech makes a system for them.
Oh, see, I would do it with that.
Yep. But they're so they're just scale and fun.
Yeah, they look good.
They're fun when you run them against each other.
You
know, not against the other. They're not going to be as capable as.
Yeah, they're not worm drive, are they?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. They have real diff gears in them, or pumpkins, third members. That's cool.
Yeah, I've left mine all AAA and just run. The nice thing is that it's like a kid comes over and I don't have anything charged. I can drop batteries into these.
Yeah.
And just hand it to them. They run for a long time on 6 AAAs.
Yep.
So long time. But yeah, I do have rechargeable ones for them. But it is nice every once in a while to have some that are just drop in and go.
I like
Gap Reviews, what's up?
I like it. It's good. It's good.
So, that was not at the bottom of my list. That was like very top, but I was kind of matching you when you do a brand. I would try to stick along with it. But yeah, it was just like I was literally just budget wise, like 118.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like the detail, the scale body on these for 118 is insane. Hard body.
Yep.
But yeah,
I like it.
And I don't have this version of the Defender because I opted for the old one.
So mine, you took my top one, which was the Utron. So my second one was actually this. As much as I don't like to admit it, this was also like I was super surprised. Okay. It's not the truth coming out, but I had no problems with the bushings on this one. The Utron had a little bit more problems with the bushings, but this truck was so quiet and so smooth, and it was also really capable, like shockingly capable. Once you switch the tires out, it was just this was the truck, like you said. It's one of those trucks that I would just hand off to someone and just be like, try to break it, like beat the snot out of it, like do what you got to do to it. For the price that it is, it's pretty nice, and it had all the good stuff on it, like the servo on axle. I'm not a huge fan of the Penn shocks on this one, but it had like inner fenders, the XF transmission, which is low slung, and it's smooth. I think it's easier to get to than the Stealth transmission, the Stealth X transmission, but I don't think it's as easy to get what you want out of it like the Stealth X is. The body is like, it's just, an unlicensed body, but the nice thing about the body, it was thick. Like it's a thick body. It's made to last. And it's just part of that platform, like I said, that is super Swiss Army knife. Like you get this. So like if you get this and then you get the IFS, you're in it for $300 and probably after it's all said and done, I think it's $299 for this, and the IFS is going to be another $100. So you're going to be around $400 and you're going to have a solid truck. I mean, obviously the Utron is going to be a better value than this one.
Right.
But I mean, the Utron, what's the Utron? I can't believe the Utron's $299. That's why it was not number one for me. I mean, yeah. I can't believe that truck's $299. It is so good. So what's up, Blitz RC? David Ferris. He says he thinks the Utron's a better 100%. I think the Utron's a better deal.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just,
and it looks good.
Yeah, Tony just took it first, so that's why I put that in there. But the radio that it comes with, this is another thing that's kind of like getting down to the geeky minutia of what it is. It comes with a Fly Sky, but it's the Fly Sky that has the ANT protocol on it, which is a really solid protocol for, like, it's good for racing and it's good for distance. Both of these trucks have that ANT protocol on it. Really good. Really, really good.
Hey, JMRC. Just saw I popped in there too. I missed it when it rolled past.
Nice.
So I did have one more on mine.
What do you got?
And it was at my top of the list.
Is this a crawler? That's not.
I think so.
No.
In the snow, you crawl in the snow with this. They have a crawler version. Hold on. What's the other?
I'll allow it.
What's the other one called? This, then. Was I already own? The Trail King.
The trail.
There. It's a trail truck.
Yeah.
I have that one. But I figured for making trails and whatnot, crawling in Michigan.
No, I like the snowplow. I think it's cool.
I like this. I think it'd be fun to do on little trails and stuff.
Yeah. I think it's cool. The Blizzard sits and waits.
Hey, but that's a lot of my RCs, man.
I know.
I've got like some of them that just sit and wait for Axial Fest, and then I run them there,
Yep.
So
I think it's cool.
I got so many crawlers, like it's hard to choose which one to take out, and like I've got certain ones that you run like. Well, my Gen 8, I rarely run unless I'm gonna tow a trailer.
Yep. When was the last time you drove it? Your old house?
When did I go to USCE for the first time?
That long ago? That's got to be 2 or 3 years ago.
2021.
Wow.
Yep. Same with my RC 4-wheel drive Trailfinder 2. 2 years.
I remember you talking about that one, doing some kind of interior for it or doing something for it back then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
and
crazy.
I stickered it all up as like a recovery vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Attracts as recovery vehicle. Where we were going, we don't need roads.
Oh yeah,
on it and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Oh, actually, here's the picture of it.
Ooh.
Right here.
Look at you.
Going across the bridge.
A little more action.
Oh, it's only 50 seconds.
Let's see your 50 seconds. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I got the bumper for it. I
two-tone the canopy.
Yeah, I canopied it with the Rhino liner.
Nice.
So I taped it all off and Rhino linered it, which made the top even heavier, so it made it even more. Oh, there's the SCX-M3.
Nice.
With tiny tires on it. But yeah, super capable vehicle. I mean, it's always had a lean to it though.
Yeah. The Pitman arm on that one is on the Gen 8. That's the Achilles heel. It's got weird geometry to it. Ooh, I love watching those.
Yep. I said winch not for hire on it as well.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Pilot Ryan got me that Gen 8 and we went nuts with it.
That's sick.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty outfitted. It's got brushless fusion in it and hobby winged and I don't think it's the fusion actually. I think it was the full axe. I have to go back and look.
The full axe.
I need to get them back out and run them.
That's what I do
with my crawlers. Because now I'm wanting to drive that thing. It's so cool looking.
That's what I did with my daughter's Gen 8. I put that Blazer body on it, and I did that video with the Blazer body, and I was like, hey, I like this. I'll take it.
Like, I wouldn't want to take it up, though, to a reaction. Like, that's not where I'd want to use that truck. I'd rather go out on a trail.
Yeah, it's like that video you did out on the trail. That would be a good truck for that. Yep.
Yeah. I just found another place in Whitehall area up here along the beach, though. There's the sand, and it's got these, like, just rocks on the edge that go down to the shore because of erosion. But even if you just stay up on the little walkway pathway and just kind of in and out of the rocks there at the top, could be really, really cool for 10th scale.
That place.
Like, I need to come back here.
That place I've been going to is like the Honey Hole, man. It's like, I don't know that I've had.
It is beautiful too.
I don't know if I've had it in the same spot for all the videos that I've had up so far. They've all been in different spots in that spot. It's awesome. I can't believe it. I just looked at the what's it called? Your list, or not the list, but the where we're at with our poll, and you're ahead 56%.
Really?
Emmett's Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Because it's that good.
I guess so.
It's that good. People know it.
I guess so. That's pretty crazy.
There's a good shot of it.
There it is.
The interior. The driver's a little too small.
I
actually really like these wheels, whatever they were.
Yeah, I liked how the Gen 8 cavitated, like when you would slowly bump up something and the truck would look like a real truck, the way it kind of like swagged around. It was awesome.
Yeah, so there's my tow rig. Yeah, I really like it. Still looks like this. Still looks fantastic. I just need to get it out. Yeah, there's the interior. See how short the dude is? I need to find a much
That's Sergeant Slaughter
guy. You know what? This is running that motor from Sean told me about it. Yeah, it is Sergeant Slaughter. Not Power Hobbies, it's the other one. The Nitro Hobbies. Anyway, it's a decent brushed motor.
The best brush motor, hands down, is the Holmes Hobbies Crawlmaster Sport. For $20, any turn you get, it is the best motor, hands down. You guys can fight me on that one all day. For that price range, $20, you're not going to find a better motor. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. 8-turn, 3S cable. I think you can run 4S on it, to be honest. It is solid. Oh.
The Creeper Crawler tuned 5-slot motor is what's in it from Nitro Hobbies.
Interesting.
That's what I was recommended this.
Wow, that's only $20 too.
And it's so nice.
And rebuildable.
Yep.
See, the Holmes Hobbies is a $550 and it's $20 also, but it goes down to 8-turn. But it's not rebuildable.
A 5-slot?
Uh
should be at 8-turn.
I think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, super smooth though for a brush motor.
Nice.
But go to Holmes Hobbies because
he's awesome.
This guy said too, and he's awesome. His videos are hysterical. His humor, man, so funny, dude.
Yeah, love it. I really like his stuff. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I don't know why, but I'm gonna get one of the 380 motors. I'm gonna put it in the MT12. Solid, dude. So solid. So solid. Did I run the Jericho truck before our last live? Was I talking about that? And the how? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't think so. But remember on my list, I wanted the microphones.
Yep, you got them.
Also, so good. So I forgot the cord that goes into the transmitter from the.
But they
camera.
record internally.
They record internally, and I did the clap, and I synced it up, and it sounds so awesome, dude. Like, oh, it sounds so good. And I put one right down by the truck to get some ASMR. Love it.
See ya, these old flapping lips, man. Have a good night.
Later.
It's a good brushless system for the MT12.
I haven't found one.
A weird motor length.
Yeah, I haven't looked for one because for the shaft length, but those 380s that are Holmes Hobbies have a long shaft on it, a pinion shaft on it, and I think that will fit. And what I would do is I would run that. I got to measure it, but I would run that on 3S on a 1060 or a 1080, and you'd be plenty fine. You're going to be blowing up axles before anything else, but it would be snappy enough to catch air and backflip all day. Because the Holmes Hobbies 380s is like an 18-turn Crawlmaster Sport, I think. Yeah.
Dude, you need to get one of these.
I know.
186.
I know. Why can't I remember his name? He's on our team. Scott Tempert. Scott, what's his name? Well, I can't. I'm brain farting.
It was a fun build too because I built it in order to have the dual rear.
Scott Lempert. He has a build right now on Instagram. It's a Suburban. That's a wide-bodied Suburban with this chassis underneath it. It is so sick.
So I first saw these. Was it Citizen RC on YouTube? Would do this. He'd like jumping off his laptop screen and all that. Remember that?
Yep.
And just watching the suspension drop on it, I was like, oh, like he sold me on it.
Yep.
So good. I way overpowered mine, put a castle system in it. It really only needs like a 12-turn brush motor.
Yeah.
Because it's not really controllable unless you like then AVC it. So then, I did the castle, but I had to put AVC on it. But man.
Ooh, good question. Double A Day says, do you think it's better than the Gargon?
It's more scale. Mm-hmm. Watching the suspension drop on it.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on who's driving it.
If you're a monster truck guy, then I mean, they're just totally different trucks. If you want like having 5 people with these and spec class, it would be the most fun ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yep. But parts are going to be harder to get for these. Kyosho, that's always a thing.
Yeah. I
have not broken a single thing on mine.
Sure.
But I have heard of people doing stuff with the diffs. Again, I don't know how they do that, but it's a simple. It is a weird, like the way that it's actually motor mounted
on the axle.
On the axle with the transmission that way. It's not super scale looking, but
right. But you don't see it.
You don't really see it. And again, I don't know how they were tearing them up. Mine's been, and I'm overpowering it, and it's been fine. So it's tough when you get people that land on throttle, do a bunch of weird stuff. It's hard to say why they break it. But if you're a good driver, then
I'm with you. I'm with you.
But I mean, I can't believe the price on it. It's pretty awesome, under $200.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to buy and build another one. So I don't really feel like taking it apart, take out the castle system.
Yeah.
Because the one ugly thing is all of that sits underneath this piece here. All of your electronics are underneath. So it's kind of a pain to get to. But I have a Traxxas system, like brushed system, to install in it. And I should do it and save the castle system and use it for something else more deserving.
Sure.
Because it's definitely too much power for this.
Right.
But yeah, can't believe how durable the Gorgon is. Yeah, this is going to end up being a $300 build by the time you finish it with radio and everything.
Yep.
But still pretty awesome for it.
Looks rad. Someone said, I read it, asked if we had any experience with the Proline beam kit. So I've been talking to Andre a lot about it. And he seems to like, so the reason, like I said before, the reason that we've been waiting on the 6 is because we wanted to see what the beams were like on the kit that came out. And he really likes the way the beams were done from Axial or from Proline. And so I think now I'm going to have to buy the kit and re-engineer it big. But he likes it. And he's putting it on his Whoopacabra chassis that he really likes it. And he's got nothing but good stuff to say about it. So we'll see.
The dual shocks up front with this setup. Oh, so good. But you got to buy more shocks.
Yep. It's a pretty rad kit. So I wonder if he would.
I want to know if I can just drop it under my honcho and it would still look all right.
Okay, so here's
So it lengthens it.
You guys ready for the secret? One secret that I ran into a problem with after all this research that really bothers me. I mean, it really bothers me. Are you ready? The front the wheelbase is different from left to right on a beam suspension, and at scale, it's like 3/8 of an inch off, which means your body, the wheel spacing on your fender, is going to be tighter at the front versus the back, and that really bothers me. And I've been trying to engineer a way of getting around it, and I think there's a reason why it's like that, even on the 1-to-1s. Obviously, it's like I'm not like this mad scientist, but it really bothers me how it's offset. So, like, for instance, I 3D printed that body, that Blazer body with the wide body kit on it, and then after getting deep into understanding the swing axle, I saw that problem, and I was like, and I've been talking to Andre about it. He's like, it's just what it is. I'm like, no, like, no, I don't like it. Like, no. So people have to be ready for that. Like, they have to understand that if you put it on a truck body, like your Honcho, the right front wheel is going to be closer to the front fender than it is going to be closer to the back fender. But it's going to be like that on all your, OCD is about.
So that's why if you do the aftermarket body, you can reline it up.
No, you can't. It's always going to be your body. The wheelbase on the body is always going to be parallel, and the axles are forward and backward because of the offset of the beams. So that's, for me.
Could you turn tighter one way too then, because of the inner wheel being back more?
You would, unless you adjusted your link on it to have more scrub steer on one side. But I mean, at RC, you're not going to notice a difference. Right. I don't think you would notice.
Ford just moved the fender openings.
Yeah.
Just so they'd line up on each side. That's wild.
Yeah.
So I see you mentioned the Grom Nano. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I have questions. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because the way that it works, you'd have to in order for the way that it's set up. One's going to have to be in front.
And no one's going to know that until they start really digging into it and then seeing it and then being like, oh, crap. The way you get around it, though, honestly, is that you cut the front clip off and you run a cab back truck, and it looks cool and it looks like a pre-runner and it looks all swing axle, like a UDR with the front clip cut off, and no one ever knows. Like, it looks super rad. But I 3D printed a whole body for this, and I was like, son of a, because my tolerances were super tight. Like, I took the wheel and they barely stuffed into the fender. Like, and then I found out that it was offset. I was like,
it's going to hit on one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to end up doing the Scale Metal Supplies has for the IFS 1, the Element IFS 1, he has a wide track link kit for it. So it's like a long travel. So I'll probably end up doing that and running really tiny tires, like 3.8s, and letting them stuff as far as they can get, but not totally in the fenders. But it would still look super sick.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, center. So that's the thing, Matt. So you could do a center drop. So you can do the A-arm, but it's not scissors. It's not, it's not the true like swing scissor, pre-runner style.
Yeah.
And I think it looks cool too, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Going back to what Eddie RC was saying with the Nano, I'm curious about that. So the one thing that I found with the one that I was testing of their new ESC was that out of the box it was fast, like tune. I had to dial everything back for a crawler. So I would guess that and I don't know if they changed it for the production model, but it would be interesting to drop it into a speed car like the Grom and see. He said it woke up his Grom. Oh, wait, the Nano is different. I was thinking he was talking about, it is the Grom. That's the little one, the Granite Grom. I was thinking the Gorgon, but yeah, no, Granite Grom. So it is the mini one. So yeah, I would be curious to try mining it and see how it does. I have it set up for brushless right now, but curious.
Did you get the parts to fix your Grom?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yep. The shock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fixed it like the next day.
Nice.
After I broke it, I went out and bought a bunch of stuff.
That's cool. They had parts.
All their
for
upgrade
it.
parts and an extra diff. Just I kept hearing people say they tore up diffs.
Yeah.
So, but again, I think it's going to be
seems light to tear up the diff.
Hopefully, it's just driver error of just like holding trigger all the time, even when you're like getting into stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I've got another Fear Check Venom system I have to put into something. Just saw it. That's what they put in there. The Fury Wagon. So it's kind of like a more inexpensive kit they can get with the motor and the setup here. So
El Ray's saying the new FMS Mini releases on their YouTube channel.
The little 30-second one scale. What's the new FMS Mini?
I don't know. What's up, Dad's RC Garage? Yeah, so the beam thing, if you're running a Lexion body, theoretically what you could do is you could wide overcut your fenders and do like a fender flare on it, or not even do a fender flare on it, and no one would ever know the difference. Oh, the FMT release. They released it. That's what Eddie used to say.
The Chevy Colorado body, yeah.
What? I thought it was didn't they have something like the Grom?
Yeah, that's about that. It's a 124 scale basher. But it's got a Chevy Colorado license body.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
What's the price point? Does it say? Whoa, I just saw that picture of it going out of the pipe. That looked pretty intense. No one knows what we're talking about, though, Tony.
No, it's brushed. I wasn't showing it because I was watching their video.
Is it on their website?
It's on their YouTube. It was really leaning in the suspension of it.
That's cool looking. Woo!
It looks quick.
It looks really quick. Look at that. It's so fast it shakes the toys. 2-speed brushless will be after first of the year, they say. Addie says.
So there's brushless. Oh, look at that front flip.
No, he said it's brushed, but he said brushless will be after first of the year. That's what I'm taking from what he's saying. That's cool that it's a licensed.
Standing up on the wheelie bar. Yeah, Jim official.
That's cool. I'd consider something like that. I don't know what I would use it for. My gateway into bashing.
Definitely 4-wheel drive.
I would assume FMS is China-based Blitz RC. But I don't know.
Oh, see, they picked it. They
slammed the brake.
Take off.
Yeah. Wow, that went really high even with hitting the brake.
He hit the brake right before the end to give it that rotation.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Good driving.
Nice.
That's cool. I like it.
Play with an FMestival. Very cool. That looked like a fun time.
Good times.
FMestival.
Well,
cool. Why don't we wrap a little early tonight? We've been going an hour and a half. Call it good.
I can't believe Emmett Otter Jugs Band.
Is it still winning?
58%.
Yes.
I'm going to call it. You win, Tony.
Now you have to watch it.
I don't think
That's
so.
The game we'll play, so you can talk about it next week.
I don't think so.
And we'll come with a new movie, and we'll see who wins that. And then
you'll
be watching a lot of movies.
A new B movie.
This was a made-for-TV by Jim Henson, of Muppet fame.
Yeah.
The songs are great.
Terrible.
I sing the songs every Christmas just in my head. They just get stuck in my head.
So you guys that are in the chat and all that, thanks for hopping over to my stream. I appreciate the watch time. If you get a chance, check out some of the videos. I feel like they've been getting better and better and stronger and stronger. And we have a couple Thursdays, another video coming out on how to. It's like I don't even remember what I said in it, so I don't. Hopefully, I finished the edit on it and it's up. I know it's uploaded. I just don't remember what I said in it. But it's for installing the My Trick RC lights in the what's it called? In the Phoenix. And then we have some more fab stuff that's coming up, some more crawling stuff. I'm probably going to be doing 3 videos a week. My Saturday videos haven't been doing very well. And I shot him in the baby maker with a BB gun. Goodbye,
I just
everyone.
put David Ferris in timeout. Yes. It wouldn't let me just delete his comment. How do I untime out him?
So
see if I can find it.
Mir Def says that El Chapo. Yeah, go check out El Chapo. I think that video turned out pretty funny. So
I hope he's still watching. I hope it would. I think timeout should let him.
David,
he's
goes,
back.
wow.
Did you put him out?
No, I didn't put him out. He goes, wow, Tony.
He's back.
He's like, how rude. It's all right. I got him. I got him in the. I always make sure that I get him in the description of the video anyway. So,
how long did it time him out for?
On my end, it was only like a minute.
Yeah,
it wasn't very long.
That's funny. I was trying to not let you see it. And it wasn't just a delete comment. It's like, what were the options? Like, it was brutal. It was like,
oh no. David Ferris says he moved
like
channels
ban user and delete their comments. I'm like, nope, let's just put them in timeout.
Thanks, guys. Addie said he said he'll be watching my videos while he builds his BRX02 kit. Nice. Mirdif says the 20 hours will be done in no time. Whammy, he said.
Oh, he said he moved channels.
Yeah.
It should be back though. Timeout should just be a short couple minutes and then you're back. I know Tank RC used to put people in timeout all the time when they'd get like crazy with this Nightbot thing. So
I thought you already hit enter.
Anyway, I was trying my best.
I thought you had already hit stop live or whatever. And
I was trying to let you finish your little talk, and I was getting ready to, and I saw his comment. I'm like, oh boy.
That's what I just saw it was in timeout, and I was like, oh, I know what he did.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I was. Then I was worried that like because it's like was banned and their comments were removed. I'm like, I didn't hit ban, I hit timeout. But it says you were banned and the comments removed. I'm like, so then I was trying to fix it before I ended the stream, and then you got it in. So he says he's still timed out.
Well, you'll never be timed out on my channel, Mr. Ferris.
Actually, I think it did it to both because it replies as all of us, right?
No, I could see him on mine.
I could see him on mine too, but I think it was his. I
don't know, but thanks Nick B and David Ferris for the super chats. We'll have to figure out what to do with those, Tony, because I don't feel like I don't. I think those were on my channel.
Oh yeah, they're yours, bro.
But no, I just mean we should figure out something to do. So I think what we're gonna do for sure next week, if I get to that milestone, I wanted to do a small sticker, like a sticker sheet, but like a 24 by 24, all kinds of cool stickers that I've done, and a banner, and we'll do a giveaway for that, and that way I can have it ready to go, and I can just mail it over to whoever. I don't know how to pick that person, but we'll do it on the live next week. So do you know what we're talking about on the live next week yet? I don't remember. Are we just talking about
I think we're going to
upgrades?
do a review on Evan Honors Jugman Christmas, because I think that's what everybody wants.
Oh, terrible. He said he's only timed out on mine. What a jerk.
He's only timed out on yours?
What a jerk.
Oh, because that's where he commented from.
Oh, and you're just moderating on it. I see. Look at that.
Oh, that's funny.
What a jerk.
I'm just sitting here going through my back end to make sure he's all good.
That's funny.
Well, you just lost a subscriber, Pablo.
I know. Thanks a lot.
Pavlov.
Pavlov.
You need your neck injury looking sweater.
I know. It's good.
It was like, Pablo, is he wearing a neck brace?
I know. Someone said that. I'm like, I'm wearing my tie, man. All tied up. Look at this. It's solid. Look at that. Ooh. Taco sweater comes out the Tuesday before Christmas. That's when I'll be wearing my taco sweater. Release him from jail. All right. Go watch El Chapo.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. That's my that's my answer to the king of RC. It's going to be El Chapo.
Oh, it might be a 24-hour time.
Oh no. He says testing. He goes, he's back. He's back.
Is he? Okay.
He's back.
All right, I'm banning him again. Because I know it's from your channel.
Yeah.
I'm back.
That's awesome.
I can ban your people. It's so fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody go to Pablo's channel.
Just ban them all out.
Banned.
3D printer's up again.
Pew, pew, pew. 3D printer's working?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to be printing a new edition. It's no longer going to be Mini Lazarus. It's going to be something else. Stay tuned. It's going to be pretty dope. I like it. I got to print a new chassis too. Same one, I think.
Called the Baby Maker BB gun.
Just call it the Baby Maker.
That sounds inappropriate, actually.
I'll get banned.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Your watch time will go down drastically.
All
right, guys.
Peace out. Have a good one. Happy Advent.
Sayonara.